What's up guys? Mike here from Mike and Curtis, back with another video, and today we are doing an unboxing, which we'll get to in a second, but we are doing something a little bit different. I'm going to attempt to install it, so there's going to be some video of that. But this is the August Wi-Fi smart lock. I believe this is the Pro version. I like this one because it only requires you to remove one side of your deadbolt, which I thought was pretty cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this box, and then we'll open it up and see what it comes with. Now, once we look at the front of the box, it gives you the name, shows you a little picture of the actual lock itself, and then tells you that it's Apple HomeKit enabled. Now, once we move to the side of the box, it talks about remote access, virtual keys, and then your auto and unlock. And then once we move to the other side, it talks about lock compatibility, and then tells you what kind of locks that it requires for it to be compatible with. And then once we hit the back of the box, it talks about your installation process, your Wi-Fi. There are compatible cams that August also makes, or doorbell cams that are compatible with this for easy use. Okay, now the first thing you'll see when you open up the box is your lock and then your instruction manuals. After that, you will get your mounting plate, your optional cover plate, some tape to keep the other side of your deadbolt from falling, a colorful array of adapters for the actual inside of the deadbolt to turn, and finally your motion sensor. Step 1, download the August Home app. Then create an account with them, and then they'll ask you which device you have basically, and you'll be able to set up a new one. And then it's super simple. All you're doing is just scanning a QR code on the back of the faceplate where your batteries will be located on the actual lock itself, which is really nice. And then they'll give you step-by-step instructions. But we're going to go ahead and try to, I'm going to try to use the footage that I have to go through each step that I took to do this. So your next step would just be take your tape, put it on that front part or your front of your door where the deadbolt is, where you would put the key in, and tape that down, so just that way when you take the other side out, it does not fall out, it keeps it right there. Okay, so the next step would be to take out the two screws holding the deadbolt in from the back of your door, and then remove that plate. Okay, so right here I'm just showing you guys what it looks like if you try to install this plate the wrong way, and now I'll show you guys what it's supposed to look like the correct way. Now screw the plate back onto the door. After you guys have successfully put the plate back onto the door, now you'll grab your little adapter, one of those pieces of plastic. I always use the red one, but they have a bunch of different ones for I think the majority of deadbolts. After that, that's when you would put the actual, like your August lock, that mechanism, onto that plate, and then it's got these wing tips on the back that you gotta line up and then lock into place. I unfortunately, again, did not do the greatest job of filming it, but that would be your next step. After that, you want to remove the faceplate again, and there's a little plastic seal where the batteries are, and you just remove that, and then it will turn on. After that, you would just go back to the app. There's a firmware update, and then after that's done and it finds your lock and everything, then it just seems to work, and haven't had any issues with it so far. Okay, so if you made it to the end and enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.